Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. Here we are undergoing the Farmer's Fair, the very first occasion of this festival in Middle-earth. We're down here still at the Bywater Pond where we were doing the fishing quest last night for, I think, Polly Goodbody, was that her name? Goldie. We just ran through Goldie's there she is, Goldie Tunnelly. We just ran through her quest to collect all the items again. Got the 68 experience points, so we've finished it up twice. Oh, and say hello to everyone, Gnarlo. Good boy. So we finished it up twice. We've only got to finish her quest one more time. We'll be able to do that after 3 in the morning. And we'll be through with her and not have to dig all her stuff out of the lake anymore. But there are still at least 3 more rings out here of quests to do. I'm not sure if there's one way out here on the end. No, that's a farmer. Okay. I was thinking maybe that was a quest giver. So let's see what some of these other 3 people have to say. What's up with Petunia over here and her crying?
Stay and have some tea.
Fishing is disgusting. I had no idea my dinner would be so vile before my mother turns it into a meal. My brother usually catches fish for us, but I gave him some sass about it, and now he claims he won't until I know what it's like to catch my own dinner. I'm told I must dig up worms before I can start, but I would rather starve than go anywhere near a slimy worm. I will pay you a handsome reward if you be so good as to help me. So we need to dig in moist earth for worms, or place worms in the bait bucket. Got to get 5 of those, and we get 4 Farmer's Fair tokens. That doesn't seem like too terrible a quest, but really not sure exactly where we're going to dig up worms. There seems to be an awful lot of people coming from this direction for some reason. Guess they're fishing on the bridge. There we go. Moist earth. So let's dig up worms out of the moist earth, shall we? And somebody's already there. That wasn't very polite. Wonder what kind of worms we're getting if we're having to dig them up with a pickaxe. Alright, that's one. Can we get 2? Nope, can't do it while we're carrying one. So let's go drop it off in the bait bucket. Why are you caught on the bait bucket? Gotta remember not to click on that. So you don't click on it, you just run close to it. It says you carried the worm like an expert. Yay, buddy, you leave my personal life out of this, already? 2 more. Maybe we have to grab the bait bucket after we get it full and take it back over there to her, perhaps. Certainly doesn't seem to take very much effort. You don't have to have a lot of expertise, and they give you plenty of time. Tell her that the bait is ready. Okay. This is certainly an easy enough quest. Assuming that she doesn't give you a part 2 or part 3 and you have to end up in Angmar.
Good day.
So you dug up the worms? Good. Now what do I have to do? You explained that the next step in fishing is generally to place the bait on the fishing line's hook. What? That's disgusting. I won't do it. I won't. You do it. So now we have to hook the bait for Petunia Hornblower. Okay. So let's hook the bait. We gotta go back to the I can see where this is going. We're going to go back to the bucket. We're going to hook the bait. We're going to come back and tell her, and then we're going to have to fish for her too, correct? You have hooked a worm. Bring the baited pole to Petunia Hornblower. Amazingly, it's not my wife this time. It's Dwindon. So I will be right back. Alright, folks. We're back after the telephone call here. So let's take our baited pole to Petunia Hornblower. Boy, if that doesn't sound like something that would have the FBI come and investigate you. How horrid! That poor worm is still wriggling. What am I supposed to do with that? You explain that the fishing line must be cast into the water so the fish will be tempted to nibble at the bait. You want me to drown it now? That's cruel. I simply won't do it. Catch those fish yourself, if you please. So now we have to go, horrified by the barbaric act of fishing, so it seems you must continue to lend a hand. So now we have to go and catch suitable fish for Miss Hornblower. Alright, let's see if we can catch 5 suitable fish. Alright, there's our 5th suitable dinner fish. Let's see what she's squeamish about now. If she's going to ask me to gut and clean them, I'm going to be tempted to gut and clean her. After all, I am a burglar. I know how to get rid of bodies.
Hello there.
5 fish! Marvelous! How slimy they are. But no matter, my brother will be impressed, and that is all that is important right now. Where do you think you're going now? You don't expect me to bring these all the way to my brother in Hobbiton, do you? Please deliver these at once before they spoil. Thank you very much. Perhaps you should think twice before you agree to help Petunia Hornblower again, for it appears she will never let you be finished. So now we have to go find Hal Hornblower in Hobbiton. Of course. Remember what we talked about before, about how the hobbits, the Shire quests are full of hobbit shenanigans? This is a perfect example of them. Just never seems to end. Let's see if we can find Hal over here somewhere. I'm looking on the map for a ring. I'm assuming he's going to be, there's one there. Of course, that's at the tax board, perhaps. Oh, there's Hal. He's right over there by the stable master. Let's see what he has to say about these beautiful fish that his sister has caught.
Hello.
That sister of mine certainly does take her time to catch fish for dinner, but still, I am impressed. She caught 5 fish for dinner. To be honest, I didn't think she had it in her. She is not so useless after all. I bet you couldn't catch 5 fish on one day. It runs in the family, you know. Convince Petunia Hornblower to let you be done with helping her today. Said I can convince her. I'm a burglar. I know how to gut. And where to hide the bodies. There's a nice quarry nearby and everything. Scary is not that far away. But let's run back to Petunia. It's getting to be dusk already. Or the gloaming, or whatever they call it. That was a long phone conversation with my brother there. But we will finish this up right quick. And then see if we can finish up the other fishing quest and be done with fishing for the farmer's fair down here. At least on camera. Wait a second. I didn't need to catch her any fish. I could have just took some of these. That's not fair. Not fair at all. Thank you for helping me catch my dinner, Gnarlo. Now I just need you to... What's that? You don't want to help me anymore? Well, I suppose you've done enough for today. God. That was a long thing for 4 farmer's fair tokens. And it's a daily as well. So, joy, I can do all that again. Alrighty. Flaubert or Bolo Bolger? I think we will go to Bolo Bolger next, right after a quick break so I can go get me some coffee. Okay, we've got some delicious coffee here, so let's go over here and let's talk to Bolo next and see what he has to say.
Could I take a moment of your time?
Big fish, little fish. I do love to fish. Who doesn't? It's a fascinating sport, riveting, with all of that nasty competition. Why, just the other day, I caught an enormous fish, while those around me were partaking in the event could catch naught but little fish. The jealous looks they gave me were as savory as a stack of mushroom pies. What sort of fisherman are you, Gnarlo? Do you catch big fish, or are you inclined to catch puny, stunted, useless little things? Huh. Outcome of the quest is based on luck, not affected by fishing skill. So we catch big fish, don't catch little fish. Not sure what those numbers mean. I'm assuming we catch 7 big fish and no more than 5 little fish. That sounds likely. So let's zoom on out here and see if we can find a place that isn't swamped by people already. Let's get down in this area. Here we go. Just don't get in this. And let's see if we can catch some fish. Got our light on. I've fished by lamplight many times now. And yes, they've all been about as exciting as this time around. So let's see what happens. And we've maxed out as far as we can advance our fishing for the day. But it's okay, because we're just out here trying to have some fish and have a little fun. Alright, luck was a lady tonight, just barely. We were down to 4 out of 5 small fish before we managed to catch the last of the big fish. So let's go back and talk to Bolo again and see what he has to say about our catch. I'm sure it's something suitably insulting.
Hello there.
Hey, you must be cheating. Those fish are even bigger than the ones I caught. What's your secret? Worm bait? Sandwich bait? Come on, out with it. Pooh. I see how it'll be. Well, I shall gladly challenge you again tomorrow. Someday my luck will be better than yours. That would be fun to see, what do you get? Just big fish, little fish. Okay, I guess this is another one that you just get the experience for. It would be nice to see both sides of it, though, to see what happens when you fail it. And we got puny fish and big fish. What an impressive fish you caught. The fishermen around you are jealous. Good for you. And a fish that is puny and small. You notice that the fishermen around you are looking at you with less respect in their eyes than there was a moment ago. How embarrassing for you. Joy. Alright, what do we got left? I think we got one more fishing quest to do down here. Flaubert Chub.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
Fishy, very fishy. I have just the challenge for you, Gnarlo. I hope you like a good gamble. You have an excellent opportunity to fish up all the lovely fish you want, and those fish will naturally earn you admiration in the fisherman faction, as well as the fine rewards that go with it. However, one bad fish can spoil it all. Just one fish, and it's all over for the day. Your luck is done. That fish may be elusive at first, but the more you fish, the more likely you are to pull up that ominous fish that nobody wants. Best of luck to you. You'll need it. Another one based on luck and not based on skill. So our reward, we actually get a title for this one. We need to catch 10 easy fish and don't catch the bad fish. Okay. Let's go out here onto the little dock and see if we can catch the easy fish. Quit turning my viewpoint around. Did not mean to go for a swim either. I don't like that little easy dock. There we go again. What is the problem? Something keeps trying to turn my viewpoint around. There we go. Maybe because I was still targeted on him. Okay. Need to catch 10 easy fish. Oh well, caught the bad fish and our luck is ruined for the day. So we weren't even able to get the first 10 easy fish done. Alright, let's go talk to him again. Is there anything he's got to say to us? Nope, just that we've got 23 hours before we can check it again. Oh dear. Alright, well that finishes up all the fishing quests, so let's go over here and see what we can actually barter them for. Well, you stop turning to face the guy I've got targeted.
Hello there.
Jeez. Alright, what do we got here? Big fish. So for every 2 big fish, we can get 3 Farmer's Fair tokens. That sounds fair. Good. What else we got? We got puny fish. Do they let you turn anything for puny fish? What are our choices? Easy fish, simple fish. We needed 1 more easy fish. If we just got 1 more, we could turn those in. Then we got simple fish, possible fish, tricky fish. I guess those are the different levels that you go up. An unlikely fish. There's the puny fish. We needed 1 more of those and we could turn it in. And we need 4 more bad fish. So at least you do get to keep the things and you can turn them in for tokens. So what are our token count so far? We are up to 19 tokens. That is not bad whatsoever. So now that we've finished up with down here at the fishing part for the day, let's head on back to Bywater and we will see what we can get up to up there in the main part of town. Alright folks, we've arrived here in Bywater Center. I had to take a short break to attend to some matters, and as you see, we've arrived in the middle of a thunderstorm, but nothing is going to slow down the partygoers or the people, the hobbits filling up the corners, as they like to say. Remember to come over here to the town crier, talk to her again every day, because she's the one that gives you the 3 festival tickets. That's how you get your festival tickets to go on the stuff like the scrambled egg hunt and the mushroom hunt and those kind of things. And you can pick 3 of them up from her every day. If you don't get those 3 a day, or if you're wanting to go and do it more times than 3, as you would imagine, of course, extra tickets are for sale in the Turbine store. I think they're like $1 a piece or something. So that's what I'm going to, we'll just leave that alone. I mean, yes, they have to make their money somehow. If you're not going to subscribe, they do have to make their money somehow, you know.
Might I have a word with you?
Let's see. Let's try one of these bounder rounds. Gnarlo, hello. Are you keeping out of trouble at the Farmer's Fair? Of course you are. You wouldn't sink to the level of these dreadfully misbehaved partygoers. If you're looking for something to do, would you help me make rounds about the fair? Some folks have had too much to drink and must be reprimanded for bad behavior and being a public nuisance. So we have to accuse drunkards of disorderly conduct, or disorderly contact, depending on where they are, and leave the sober partygoers alone. So we have to find 7 drunkards who are doing wrong, and we will get 4 Farmer's Fair tokens. So let's see what we have around here. It's one of those I always like to zoom out a little bit. Farmers Fair is my favorite festival. I burped, pardon me. Okay. If it works, I burped, pardon me. If it works like it does in there's one in Lothlorien like this. I came all the way from Fogmorton to taste the victuals at the Farmers Fair. You see the people with the rings over their heads, you wait till one of them says something rude or one of them says something that shows they're drunk. I made a daring trip to Farmer Maggot's field to taste a mushroom or two, but his dogs chased me away. Okay, no luck so far. Any of the rest of y'all gonna say anything? Came to taste the victuals at the Farmers Fair. Just keep going around until you find someone that says something. Okay, beautiful day to celebrate the harvest. Blue skies, the smell of fresh picked vegetables. Okay, that looks like they're sober. Toast to the fine farmers who made the fair so delicious, made the hair on your toes grow thick and curly. I just saw someone say, how rude. What's going on over here? And of course there's the telephone, so I will be back. I've got to say, I did not expect to be Mr. Popular so much in this one particular episode. It's never going to end. And it's 2:30 in the freaking morning, folks. Quit calling me. Alright, let's go find some more party goers and see if we can find some. So far, everybody seems to have been quite polite and not at all unruly or rude that I can tell. Stuff that I wouldn't think would be rude. That mayor never stops eating. A disgusting display, but that reminds me, I'm rather hungry. How about we scold him? That sounds rude. Oops, that's a sober party goer. Not good. Alright, so it's okay to call the mayor fat and disgusting. Okay. Faire doesn't hold a candle to old Mad Baggins' 111th birthday party. I accused two ones. How rude. Okay, so apparently saying that the festival isn't good, old Mad Baggins' party being, I mean, that sounded like it was being rude to the mayor and was being ungrateful for the fair, but apparently not. So how quickly can we pick it up again? Immediately. So we'll accept it. And let's go around and take a look at the partygoers again. Maybe we can find one actually being rude. How rude have you got to be rude? Okay, the mayor's disgusting. That's fine. No problems there. Toast to the fine farmers. Came all the way from Frogmorton to taste the victuals. Alright, I'm going to cut in here, cut out here, and if I find someone actually being rude, I will rejoin you.